Shafo Jira Kwaba Shonko and from Brush Shoulder Media so Kumasi Online TV, Thick TV, and our face of friends of Ken TV. And Wednesday, Trading Agyapong, Eddie and Deno Adomien, and Mabets Nasi, the Ekoswo, my Ghana near dear, and I'm leaning in Ado, Eba Besom, Momesha, when you subscribe, subscribe to the channel, Mammy share video on your body, so share for more before. Now, Media said a daddy day, you know, Yaman Kwana, Midi Minimua, and I edit, Metu Jano ewa ha na wonso wato wodie no e dia fa comment section ase e dia ma men samen so dia busua ma bone bede ankasa midi ni nyina no eso mo se shoulder jimedie ene Wednesday communicators e be ba betna say exactly 3 p.m. neja ya twetwe enkomo e de afa a lot of issues e koso e wo oman musa so na 240 hana ATP e be ba betna say na nsema ba won krata ni mu no wato ne bo apense ni nyina mu ede amaye njumeko bi adaroma era me shoulder jumedie no esomo eye Lineage Clinic GH4 wo mo say yare biara da osu bia bepie mo ma hweye na ebibiduo papa wo mo wo no wo mo fama na yade ni nyina no entu emfiri wo widie mu wo mo ye adwuma Mondays ekosi Saturdays anopa 8 a.m. edukosi enwumbre 6 p.m. wo pe o mehia akwan akuma se wo mo wo tech mazima saso na nkramante mu no eye ade a wo mo e wo sprinters so betimi afre wo mo 0559658403 Sasana betimi so afre wo mo 0558143438 na one wo mo atwetwe enkomo Danis Garage so asomase ajesenda no me shoulder jumedie no eso munti ka biara wo pe bia no me ba cha me kanfo wo mo ede ama wo bi memu ni ade kra na obetimi ene wo mo atwetwe enkomo obese otutu na se bepie wo mo showroom a wo mo ewo Kumase Askwa wo mo ni TI Amas ena edi ehwani mfre wo mo 0550623377 na one wo mo entwetwe enkomo me ametire jumedie mu ede asom mo medi ene nana ya se wa yenkwe na eja ene sama mabɔ ne bede no memfa ne nyina no enso mo se showdown jumedie ebusia ye nyina ye nim se enche ane aka barely 40 something days na eja 50 something days na NPP amanyokuo no wo mo abatoa no etumi ahyehye so wa dane de nyina no wo showdown jumedie de onim se metena ha ye wura KennedyAgyapong VINDICATES be ma ba dane de nyina no aya na medi ne ho adanse me bɔ ne ho daro ehwe delegate se wo mo fa kokromoti no ento ne so aba wo mo ma na kwanya no na o me flag bearer enfama MPP amanyokuo na 2028 nso de timemufo yede yekokromoti no ato ne so abase boom na woba beye mampani ewo krom ha na enti adane de nyina ya na medi KennedyAgyapong VINDICATES wa dance de kire mu nyina no se papa yobia from 2000 ebesi ene de ye buhua me ne mo kase dane de nyina no bibibia ro obeye asem bia ro obeka bia no eye nsema efa wo man Ghana ho eye ade akese eye niema wo hwe se kuro anyankopɔ wendi ya bro kuro anyankopɔ ama ye gold ama ye bauxite ama ye diamond ama ye timber koko ni ade nyina no twedi aponyankopɔn e de esiesie ye mayi mu ajeso man no mu ye tisika so eni kwa sanka ye ho e kire ye ni kwa nkra se komde ye na so ade chi ni ade se bi ebusua na ekom koa e na eku ye ye wo youth ni bebre ebusua edwuma ye friend edwuma mpo no wo mu ni bia wo mo ye wo wo no so nyame ayadom wo ma wo fo kakra wo mu nsem wo metumi aboka and woman ma akoshuku we ne yakoshuku na wie mpo no se be ya wo mu benya adwuma mpo aye no adane buachi bidi but when it comes to KennedyAgyapong VINDICATES dia dane de nyina no ya na wokasa de fa enwuma na ne de ne nya wo na wakoshuku nkoa an wo hwe de wakoshuku ene de won ko shuku nkoa no wo banko ade a wo betumi aboa ye nim se ye man na ye wo mu ne nso na ya de ache corruption adokru yensa de bi no but when it comes to KennedyAgyapong VINDICATES na minumi enu di wa dance se papa wo bi enu won mo betumi agina baby aka se KennedyAgyapong VINDICATES eye corrupt and you lie bad wutumi bi e wa no nka sante ne ma ya wo ba nyina no eye ade a wo so ono wo ba ye mampeni wo krom ha na wo ma appointment se CEO o ma appointment se minister o ma appointment se deputy CEO and as a deputy minister na wo ye mistake na wo di Ghana sika wan Ghana mpo ya ade just obeji adwuma de efiri wonsem na saa sika na wo fa ye nso no wo be bone ho mode no wagye saa sika no e de free wunsem ebusua ye no nko a MPP party delegates adane de nyina no emre ba be so se yekoto aba na ndie wona wo gina se yenkoto wo so aba no na ndie ye disika ba be hye wo nsane ade da monto aba ne mamio ba mo beto aba ne de be ma wo mo be wie no na wo ma da no wo machi e de ama when it comes to KennedyAgyapong wo KennedyAgyapong na was delegates mo beto aba ni bibia no obe make sure say wo ma mo ho nkyere mu de biara da be make sure say obe bia ndwuma obe boa na busume bia no wo bia ensa etumi akona no in fact akompre ko KennedyAgyapong de wadamu shonko KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong wa bo adwuma wo mayimu a lot of achievements niama hodro na KennedyAgyapong ko wa ye ede amagana even at the time a 1 year minister even at the time a year government appointees ni ade onka hu bi eniama papa we aye eno ntina da che disabia no beja menya kwanya na betena fidie manum si a na medi ne ho adanse extra delegate say yeni da so nyina ne akompre ko KennedyAgyapong wono ne yenim ono ne yechi yetu ye ne hwe ye benkum ne yeni fa obi enu ho no meka wono nko aho wono ne obi a ye ne de ye hu ne se de wo ye bold se de wo ye fearless no se wo ba no obedi o man ga nanim a eyade a eniema ebetumi asesa medi ne ho adanse from January abesi enne ebra no onye decide say MPP before kura bia tuma wo be peso wo be ba be sa contest se flag bearer dia ma MPP amanyoku ni nyina mu na metie kunwa kasie mu e na dane de nyina na mebo ne ho de rodi ne ho adanse de akira manfo ye be sre delegate ye baba ba se mre ne so so mo koto aba e ma wo mo mfa wo mo kokromoti no entim so emfa mo bia abande da echemu no na wo kan ho bia na kata hye ne proye adokro wo mo abande da echemu nkrofo wo mo support obi a se de bia no omu ko yoko ni ye chibitum na ebi ko si ade office ni ade da bi obi eni hono ma wodi akompre ko KennedyAgyapong na chi a ye ba ye yetumi akasa nipai o wi 10 pesos ana so o wi 20 pesos we na kire se ye hia sa papa se papa be ba be take over we na kire se ye hia papa we so be ba be di o man Ghana so no be di o man Ghana so a se de empanifo ne bi wo mo fom Ghana sika se de empanifo ne bi edi Ghana sika no eyade aniema sasa onu no ndi bimpo no obi anya bi ababedi yes red delegate ye papa 31st of January 2026 ema wo mu ndi Ghana fo nyina hwiamo wo mo fa kokromotu no ento aba emfa ma papai emfa ma Ghana nyina ye be fa ye ntuma pefra na resources anyakopon de dom ye man nso no ye nyina no yetumi enya so emfa so for some time now compare ko KennedyAgyapong especially this week watch trendy ye papa from UTV ne okotena ho interview okoye back to ensema just say Adwoa Sarfo ebe kan ye de fa compare ko KennedyAgyapong ho say sa compare ko KennedyAgyapong eba sisi a ebe ye din ye papa se wono Adwoa Sarfo just wone ne wo mamienu obetumi ama nedwuma ama naye enu nti wo sre delegate se mo nto aba ne fa Kennedy na mbom no wo mo nto aba ne fa Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ba eyade a wo be man appointment medical yet na fidie ma no si abobo ma adwen dia ma ne se wo banka sasa ane be oba anya hye wabie mu ama bema wobu ne mu todwe ewo wo so baba wo ne bema ewo mamienu anya shimpo no say ya wa selfish interest impo na say ya selfish gain na je your mind ho dani de nyina me kase 2024 MPP amanyoko lose election nyina no ye modi enya Adwoa Sarfo emfiri mu de biara da Adwoa Sarfo eka ho bi ene ma MPP amanyoko no wo mu lose 2024 election ebra ye kwoto aba 2020 wie ye ma na kwanya no se wombra na omba ye parliamentary candidate emfa ma dome kwabenya constituencies from 2020 akosi 2022 ena mami edane nechi ede ma dome kwabenya fo ena okotena abrochi memu wokofa ne phone na de TikTok ni ade okohim ne pako bu ne pani ade nyina akompre ko de na no betu mu because oye no nonsense man ensemfu eshi ene ema ekobone abapa yi wonka na no ntum de biara de wo betu to be ede ama osade se na efata wo beka ye no ena ama enne Adwoa Sarfo etumi ebie na no agye se wo kan nsem a ensem fatane ade nyina no ede afa KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong ho na ne de ya me ne mo kase na bantema ane wono show e campaign fo a wo mu di KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong ne campaign nenim no na wakasa ne kasa ye nyina no wo se ensem agye sa Adwoa Sarfo be kan ye ama yati asese KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong ne ba enya dia wo ba be ye friends and family bia wo honom na ensem Adwoa Sarfo kan ye nyina no eye wono ankasa ni selfish gain na MPP amanyoko no said ye wasaka wo mutumi tini wo mani no wo hwe delegate na delegate ensa etumi kwa wo ma no wo mutumi bua na nka delegate tumi biebie ndwuma ne ade no MPP for ye wo mo ye wo mo sa enti amre ne ba be so se ye beto ba bia na ni akopesika krebi ni ade ahye wo mo nsa na wo mo so ye wo mo de no wo mo de kokromoti no akwakoto abafon wo se ensem Adwoa Sarfo beka na anu ade wo be sire delegate ye papa se wo mo ndwe hu mienu ansa na wo mo be ye bibia wo ma ye esasa Agyapong ko KennedyAgyapong nam nyina no ni nsem a wo ka nyina no fana ko de ma delegate se wo ba eyade wo be boa wo mo na wo mo ma epe military wo mo ma pe police wo mo pe fire service wo mo ma epe ejuma papa ye wo ma kranko shuku dampo no wo mo pe ejuma no ono Agyapong ko KennedyAgyapong wo be hye wo mo ama wa hye ema so wo mo ma so enti wo sire ye papa se delegate ensem ne de amafo be ka ne ade ni nyina no eye se esen se yenwe se de delegate ne tie se de delegate ne ni day to day activity se de niam abesifo akode ama no no enu ntira ya no wo mo di sika be dada wo mo but this time de wo mo makokromoti no enkasa emfama KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong na wo no eda number 1 e wo ballot paper ne so me hye so be ka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie ensema na bantema wo de tu dwane nyina no emra sisia
elections no dey party for so mo hu campaign so
KennedyAgyapong na ma probo nya na o ka kire manfo ne say I want to empower the delegate so that no politician can manipulate them and control them. Only say you have made the delegate so poor. See the betumi control omo our grassroots wo. It delegate be ATM or your police station executive or your coordinator. And nam say ya man opportunities am want to me excel wo baby o one and food ninti. Say ba be your prime minister nem penfo na ba na ye di sikasem intimidations ahodo na se nipa sa wo de ho na wo yi wadwuma na wo sika obi intimidate onye ye. If you have right to vote, one can say we take a decision akotwaba. Na nam say ya more opportunities nti. Ena yetumi ebule wo mo say chinjira to abana masumesi. Even though yempe enso tomano. Enu bi ena sebi yani aye maame Adwoa Sarfo ene waken. Secretary ekoba bia say ofili insecure say honorable KennedyAgyapong Agyapong ebedi president the political future no is na stake. Say political future ekutano no why we beto so because principle onim efa KennedyAgyapong na wasane no one man nti say Kennedy be president yam prema obi a one no one man me de yam ano sebi e ma me di panyini selfishness sebi man Kennedy ne betumi aboa e ma mba ya wo so no wo ma it is a Kennedy ni ba penny principle any city ni discipline style ni tiano on prema woman me ye leader e wa banim enu nti sadia e say ye boss wo sanzem we na ekoso the Ghanaians Ghana for say wo ye dan Kennedy beba miura unim say Kennedy
video credits no and confirm my Angel FM. Some catch them say, Sassam na Adwoa Sarfo eka ye ne de yo no agasa ne selfish interest. Wonim se KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong. One wanting to sue into for men san fa ne tashe manfa. Papa we onshuro bia wo krom ha. Asem ne said ye tin wo besi ni pain wa kani pain. Ena ye stress from 2020 ye kwato aba wie ye Adwoa Sarfo di nkunim. To 2022 wo dan eye MPP amanyoko ni ja ye. Wo wodan eye dome kwabenya constituency for wodi wo mu si mu kwotena brochire ekodi asa kodi nsemhunu wa brochire no se nanka KennedyAgyapong ko hene Japan na eye president anka Adwoa Sarfo ba ye nko beti bi ehua eye saa niema we nyina no na Adwoa Sarfo no abo ne hu na ama wo suro se sa Agyapong ko hene Japan ba eye ade want to mean nkwasi asem because Kennedy dia won meso soso se dia na na ado dan ko ekufo ado soso no dani de nyina metina fidiem hanum si ya me wasem bia me kase Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onye wo bia wo betumi take decision on his own eye amonhwe nkrofo wo metwa ne hu ahia enkrofo wo mo be ne ade nyina no eye amontie nsama asa nkrofo no eye na wo mo ka wo mo ne ye ne ade ebi ne eyi abronya DC eye ahwe ne kasa chema wuntumi hwe ne kasa oseche mensa bosu hwe ne kasa atachi ahwe ne kasa ena adane de ye Adwoa Sarfo wo so de bewure mu Dennis Miracle aboaje chese enkrofo wo mu di Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia chi nyina no they are so scared of KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan because papa no won so nkwase asem so papa no won so nkwase asem ade na nya wo betuja wo be faye wo be bona agenda amaw se ebete ekikura so wo be ma waji wo be pam kura di wo firi adwuma no mu anase di break taw no wo be gi sa di break di efiri wunsem a KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan sa ade no wo be ye enunti ena amanfusuro no ba ye no so na ye wo fom no yes nipa wo to sa na no ne ye hia nipa wo ye bold nipa wo ye fearless nipa wo jinti memu ho nipa wo hunu se ye maame mo tie wia so ene tonwade ye maame mo to de bia nsuo hye wo mo na ansa no wo ma tonwade enya sika edi etua tax ni ade ni enya bi de etua mo mpanifo ne ka ne ade enu ntina Agyapong ne ba na wo ba no wo gye ye maame bia wo te kwan ho wo ma wo no wo menya appointment na the end of the day no sebi wo mbedi nsamfo wo krom hanum se na wo mfa wo hunde wo mo kasa ne ade nyina no ade a expose wo mo big time na lawyer ko bia wo no so ekasa de ma KennedyAgyapong ko hine Japan wo se fitibire wo mo sha ase wo mo ye campaign obi enu hono ma wagina bebia ye campaign kase apade ama Agyapong ko hine Japan to sa Adwoa Sarfo wo se ade na Adwoa Sarfo ye no eni kwampo se Kennedy supporters ana se Kennedy communicators ye ja like Christ and say campaign na no hia nkasa na waye ade ama Kennedy wa se Kennedy ye principal man wa se Kennedy ye no nonsense man just in fact and some there lawyer ko bi wa brobi edi egu hono man ka so kopie mu e wo Adum TV ene okokeka sansem we nyina video credit no enko enfama wo mo mesho so be ka me hono yakọ na yakọ akotie lawyer ko bi nsem ni nyina so abasisia
ye share campaign ase me hu opi a wodi KennedyAgyapong ho dance say da me hu obi a
ede ni dance di
mama asem yo ka se Kennedy dance di na no di o mama ba ho se me hu obi a wodi KennedyAgyapong ho dance say da
mu hu ne se wodi dance
what say ye probi e wo amansa MPP fo ni mama di president dia na KennedyAgyapong e se de Adwoa Sarfo akenda no no akan so onim no Kennedy omba se oba be di president ama na be boa ni fiefo onye na adwene se oba be di president ama na be boa ni nanfofo waye na adwene se obedi president abe boa man na ma man na koso yes na make asa so tie Adwoa Sarfo nkomo ya e ono asem na oka o se ono no waye politics ache wabre na bra wabre wo mu ne politics na waye no onim so de ono Kennedy wo ma na Kennedy die on be family and friends on be president ono kan o she use in Japan minim no die so the more ba no die on family ma be minister na ma be minister me political career be say inti Ghana mine no ne kanko MPP in kanko any Adwoa Sarfo nipa baako ne political career den ne be fa ebi why o man say o man ye dua ye hia bema kokodrufo obi a oba be bien dwuma ye nya bi obi a oba be solve man no problems amaye no na ye kwa kwadwu nipa ba ko career ho Adwoa Sarfo career sebi o the last time kwedi position man wi when jawan kwatena baby to Adwoa Sarfo no career enti no
board positions ahoro a wa hold offices ahoro a wa hold.
It is not about one person.
From procurement ministry to leadership in parliament to the gender ministry, it is about ko apa e wo ho no mo asa ne o kan say ye post man no hwe ne atwam ni so bi.
Yes, and okay, there is just by the side. But the person me making see do the and say Honorable Kennedy no as Adwoa Sarfo aka no a principled man. It's in the principles and any drum but the one or mine no and then this da so hu no ba behwe and yes say Adwoa Sarfo me no one ba me no ma me no they no sarcastic me ba point so and she's been very clear into the case of Cassandio person just Honorable Kennedy a principled man na principled man there the no be and the no maybe ni ye no e ma ni nya appointment on abem into okoba bia no bebo no I mean which is her right every individual bia no ebia de wo personally bebo na opeso ye but enye wo parochial interests and I say MPP nyina ahwe to aba enye wo parochial interests and I say my money nyina ahwe to aba nsem no kan de we utia no kre na say no feel no
mo kra de mu hu ne say waboa mo wo mo campaign
me so bia no ya campaign we dikenje ho adanse say that na what dikene ho adanse o and what say ono no personal interest into there e ma ne nyesa I say we who be also we dey ye pa but the kakabia menya nti no menye so na pepe na wache but I ken ho dance no wadi e chese ken die onfa na memu e ma be ye busuasem e na meni we wo ba e na say e na ken na me kan a very disciplined man say na busuani we na downfo we na ba we dey nya obeden obeka say Adwoa Sarfo for the last time obedi minister here na only around there na person oba na there na enkoye ojane duty to way Ken was bold and he spoke about it into ono asha papa no bia said ono person ye na nyoma no papa na intolerate and this is the kind of man na ye na ye adwuma also by question very humble because say post be no do so do no post oro if see ni papa na ye na ye adwuma no enya about say wenya post na be me ma ho so e adwuma na ode ahye onsa no ene se do be si execute no ene hia no nti Kennedy adwuma na ye nyina ye no it is about delivery enye ni nua ba ena we ba ena say about delivery ni na ni da so no ye ma owo mo aman no so be bi adwuma ma Ghana fo ma enya bia ye
ma me na
lawyer Kobi ene yakọ akwakotie ne nsem nyina bante na Adwoa Sarfo ye beda wase ye papa say why campaign na no ohye ede ama Kennedy akompre ko KennedyAgyapong wo ma yen phone ye hu ne say Kennedy ba wo ba nyina na nya de a wo ba ye family and friends ye da wase ye papa campaign no eni so ye ni an ye ni je ho eya no wasa so ba na wasa so abeka sama ebedi eye Kennedy ho adanse ma Ghana fo hu ne say nipa na ye di lechi no ye nu ye hu de biara de sense wo ba no in fact wo ba na wo ba besesane ma ede amaye abusua yenkwe na yenkopie mu ewo UTV ene nansa na akompre ko KennedyAgyapong kopie mu ho na wo kopie mu ho nom no ene wo ba beka se dani de nyina ya na amanfo ka se na mo no akompre ko KennedyAgyapong so ene ma MPP amanyoko ni lose 2024 election wo se sa asem no ti so obi ka wo hu ni se be nipa na adwenye adwuma se bi wo hu ni se nipa na adwen wo fom ye papa se nipa na MPP amanyoko de ne ba se economic measure nipa na ye di si ya beti so se ono wa ye governor e Bank of Ghana paint no na adwen mu do e ba na economy aje so obetumi akeka ne masie ni ade ekwa wi achi aje se economy ne crash ye economy ni fail ye that is 2022 no na afi wa ba besesa onam ye campaign se ye first year ne ma ne ye first year ne mfa ma no eno na akupre go KennedyAgyapong se mo first year ne ma me mo first year ne ma me na ye bia eno etumi win election na David si ade wo pesi a wo komazina eno ane se wo metuka ba ko aje sa nya papa si ano mo de ahya wonsa eno abi no kopie mu ho no mabusua wo mo de man na aje sebi na ye expect sanka wo na manka wo ye ne campaign no ye de ne ba se economic measure nko nkasa fa economy no ho na so kwa wi eche no na wo kasa ede afa digitalization ho akumpre ko KennedyAgyapong say during that time oba ye wo be ka say eye businessmen na wo mu okrom ha wo no akumpre ko ka ho bi ni sika je se eke campaign mu ni ade nyina no na wo preach eka say sanye na MPP amanyoko mo ye no enya de beboa ma yetumi adi nkonim 2024 o se ahantan ni dweshuban kankan eno na agbo awura wo mu a asema wo no akompre ko KennedyAgyapong kan ye nyina no wo mantie ni bebia wo ma fo na asem amfa nya hwe afi de MPP amanyoko eluzi 2024 election a mo de ba be hye wo no akompre ko KennedyAgyapong say eye nanum kasa wo se enye nanum kasa na ema economy ni faili ye na mpo no ebra wo mo hode a wo mo say na wo ye bo chairman wo Ghana gas ni ade wo no ebra na MPP amanyoko no mo hu ade na ya gi nsema wie na ya ekodwo to no sa time no ene wo mo de sa de bre no hye ne nsa na mpo no wo koye no na wo hye wo mo sikasem ni ade na invite wo na njem kra wo sia wo ye ni papa dia make sure so be priska and make sure say wo benya sika sanse sika eya ade etumi ya ade ni nyina wo se wo free Ghana gas impo Dr. Mahmoud ba wo miya ne nkrofo wo mutumi si akire se wo ko Ghana gas akwa pe wo no akompra ko KennedyAgyapong wonsem wo mutumi tenase no ma fabricate niema wo ma hyehye niema ne ade se de be ya wo mu de begu no akompra ko KennedyAgyapong nanim ase wo mutumi ton ensam kra de newspaper na newspaper bi na friend wo ka kire say ensem na wo mo ka entro na wo mo ka no enye me akompre ko KennedyAgyapong ti say wo try say wo beba bonten ebeba begu manim ase ya munim say Kennedy nso de no nonsense man ebusu asem no wo betu tu bianka so so no evidence upon evidence eno wo na ye NDC supporters a wo mo Ghana gas eno mo fa phone friend no mo ka kire say akompre ko ade agese wo nkrofo wo mo plan wo mo plot wo mo hyehyeni was he MPP before wo mo bi wo no ma adwembone ahye wo mo tirimu ma yenko na yenko tie sansem wo nyina KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong di tu dwa no emra sisia
na ye wo dollar $1 to 4 cedis na ye free so na 17.5 or 4 now the country say KennedyAgyapong kasa wo kai obi oye presidential candidate who go wrong he didn't speak about economy and a digital mfestia ne mame still any election who go lose now you are going to attribute it to KennedyAgyapong se me kasa chire wo mo no mtie and wo mo sesa ya na kanye too late for them me ka chire mo say I was granted interview ewo metro na ka chire say Ghana doesn't need change. Change needs Ghana. Hey, sir, arrogance, you know. They didn't listen. Oh no, but so be a dear. Na say enko ye kra. And I will say change no mo dim the care ko say there be. But na enko ye I don't think get to hear you say. Na enko ye. Me catch them say. Me catch them say. Look, Ghana for who decide papa will buy anybody our government in Ghana for decided 2022 and more sikano a drop room and my businesses sikashi and one for I was not part of the government. I was a member of parliament. But now on board the beer, now on the board the beer so omo propaganda board the ben dem call the ben and you dem call board also. The first time na Christian church, if you don't know Christian church on an board chair my second round here and on them buy injury time and on the years a board chair go there and ask Ghana Gas the changes I brought there. Go there and ask. Now you see, madam, our bompa is obenyeska. Sika ye pa o. Enye nyoma nyina de bata pa. Ha, ye ko budget. Na me hwe wo mu sika, na wo mu yam sere. No mu yam sere. Because obetimi kwa wo wo exactly. And you know, wo mu bi bia ni wo ni sere. Ederi MPP ni pabone. They actually went to Ghana Gas. Say omo aya omo ya dent on me. It be buy a board chairman no. The beer ya e betimi omo use against me. I be surprised say NDC4 wo Ghana Gas. I will appreciate me am here and omo friend. And to me, why omo from say yaso wo koya no Ghana gas wo do omo sika ekoye investment e wa no subsidy a Christian church at time and a bad investment. I was not part of it. And the newspaper no from here other publishing and I'm saying oh publish it for say I'll come with the evidence for you to see. Then he went back to check Ghana gas and it was a time one Ghana gas for investment. No money. What does it? And the way yes you run your politics no. But me this time me say my kasa. Yeah, me kasa.
But maybe the drama wa kasa na.
At an appropriate time I will speak.
But anyone is not too late.
Too late. I give it to faith. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka the
Obianka. But me statistics me fire. They will run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once I touch on here, they catch us at Heathrow Airport. Why I say all airports in the world? Say me do try. I don't think I'm because at Heathrow Airport. Obia dear. Onipa no ko gina ho se mente brofu obi a mente brofu between to a dan $500,000 ko for time AU village at the chew e ma wo gi rent o chihene e na native yo o $4,000 e ma wo nanza we obrofu ni na ha obi a mente brofu timi to dan no de acho na no ko high no ni office o high o mo to ma no me man $50,000 but I leave it to fate. Mobian Canadian.
Honorable, unye me say obi ka say Honorable KennedyAgyapong na kuma ebena maybe omo feel say obi from wa you're too hard on the person.
But say me hard at an appropriate time.
Also say when you're hard
at an appropriate time I know everything about them.
Then I say what bobo and some na
my boy pa me train my din you can be
what they just say Kobane say after prime minister when you see woman I best spell
no answer me hear madness na me ya make me aka me sorry make me aka e ba say medidi because I don't rely on politics to survive.
Obi the message about me and Kaima listening to Honorable Kennedy Agyapong this morning on this morning on UTV gives me hope as a youth of this country. I am strong sympathizer of NDC, but should the NPP select Honorable Ken without contemplating, I'm waiting for him, and even if he doesn't win, he must go independent. Doesn't mean says Honorable KennedyAgyapong and we need to be independent ana.
I don't know. I can survive with anything. Me no time. But I know interest also me ko wi aba no.
So what kind of Korea abemo? Mamimbi said, do you believe in structures no say ana?
I believe in the structures, but last minute, if you form no community in
underground.
Yes.
So we be
use party security sir. Obobo obia obabejina because ombekanyina that don't be gane. They come papa coffee.
Honorable Ken, among aspirants in Yanano. So what kasa must be I mean the 10% course on the idea. Who reflected on a BSc 2013 2023 maybe anya would day doesn't mean say in a way no Emma what harbor some kind of bitterness be against the Tabauniana.
Me mean what that the crowd my life no he doesn't exist because he exists and comedy money. That's how I see myself. What do you say? Me abro him I was but I just don't want to say anything. No obio did matembia onim. One day, Assembly C, our President Akufo-Addo fee, the boy Papa Bidi, now Obianio, if you were the next day, no more pursuing, so okay. But, me thought Obia some ancient.
Okay.
Kennedy Agyapong KennedyAgyapong ene yakọ akwakotie ne nsem nyina no aba in fact nsem de we hwie bi edi egu ho no mankasa wo se NPP amanyoko abaya ye kwatui masa the fact say wo se won kasa eno ne nkyere se e wo so obi wia no eno kwa de e ya de akyese won pini de biara then the evidence so de wo so waboaboa bebre na no anemu amukọ Ghana gas ho e kwhwehwe ne ho nsensem de aba abonti nyina no ye besere ye papa pe ye nyina ye nim se de wote wo pushi na jase ne obi besere baba ze de e wenya running stomach wo pushi papa kakra bi a wo be drop a bomb sisi an wo so o hye ne ho so won kasaba mo try ya de o be babonte no e ya de agese e beje Ghana fo nyina no ense mutie ne kasa e ya de agese obo atachie den sa same way I think that during the time a warrior campaign ni mu no was central region no and wo be kan ye that was when atachie be kan nsem bi di gu ono akompre ko KennedyAgyapong nenima asebasa enne atachie asa kopie mu o UTV na wo kopie mu o honom nom ena atachie be ka se wo suro se de KennedyAgyapong ko KennedyAgyapong da komatie se de akompre ko KennedyAgyapong ni bufu a wo si fa fire no wo no atachie ya na ebo ni hukura se sa akompre ko KennedyAgyapong be ya mampeni wo krom ha no amukọ cabinet meeting na wo bi kodi nkwasi asema ya so ye ya na akompre ko KennedyAgyapong wo buni pano e wo cabinet meeting no kura ka ho bi e na ama wo no atachia wo akọ Dr. Mahmoud Bawumiechi na wo wie yeso no wo be ka se allegations akompre ko make against no se ya de achese wo hia no Heathrow airport e no ke kan nsem bi digu na na rodan kokufu ado animas wo so oni mu hwe se Kennedy wo evidence asa evidence no wo no atachia ye ready Kennedy should drop that evidence yankwa na yegotie sansem we na so emra sisia
nyame ni penim me nkan trose me ne Ken KennedyAgyapong our problem no one ne mom empenin die no eniama bebre ne yede ye mi suro papa na koma mi so se onyame ehun ye mobokura obetumi abo bi o cabinet yes papa no mi akoma.
How well do you know him?
I know him like this me say the temperament and maybe kura ebetumi asi parliament no any pictures no oni kofo entokwa na bibie no wa beka so Ken nyabotre na yemfa nkoboko onum mesi edwomu na ne niema pie atia ye kontokwa dem onum yo ene wo TVB metio mu program so meti kwa sa o ene kura de yisifo ene nkomo a won di on peso won wi ade na yen start here no
so say hunu me painti 2023 de year no
ade na si ye
o say wale obodin say onya 92 year kind na ba no obi wia e be share bottom papa ko 40 me to ababa se fan I believe say what say ansem
me say say ne man nyina enye no kure owo on agents wo bibie no a oyɛ ya MPP yɛ ya de no a ye pese ye wi ama ba omia obi no pese o wo se plan no ama obi a okura na agent wo mi kura chebi na ka de chebi de ka na ka mi ko wi egu mu chebi na agent ni wo enti mama yanya careful
enye ne temperament ne ade wugina so aka se no
of course we say the temperament of a president obi o shock absorbers me ka chiro enye obi a believe say na de ono obi wasem no nyakora ono ne be kontokwa enne eye den enna yes me classmate say ka make say enne me so me di na chi na on chief of staff mfa cheme ba bia madui den na utumi betumi aka say enne de unya akora obeyi obi e wodwom afedi yenim
so obeyi obi
oh yeah so obeyi obi caustic language insulting behaviors free opening ba show man so until them feel say you pay to me e be a man so your businessman on your business kasi pa na say you combine competence, temperament, intellectual prowess, vision.
Don't you think the temperament can be managed?
How do you do it?
So,
and America, how do you do it? How do you tame it? baby a wadu yi o na betumi atenafu ntumi if you said ade kura o ka no e offensive man o wo awon de na chi bebere kura you busu say I said they are even afraid of what he can do of course and them
so the obetimi aye
and them obetimi aye akeka kire wo private conversation etumi pie
talk of a private conversation no na woni ni share wo Heathrow airport udi former president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo atem e kire no
mama ka semba
na wonim so be keep on
mama ka semba control mama ka sencho eye etra eni fapem meni akompreku enhia Heathrow airport na we discuss na Akufo-Addo in fact if it is true say na yeshia Heathrow na meni ne kasa na medi na Akufo-Addo atema and wa ma pia to confirm how loose a canon is. I just say me no share them na ye di komo ye di obi konkonsa if I should go and air it say oh me no share ho na ye di kon can't we once a man na e kire onipa su ene ne ban oye he can't even excuse me say contain confidential exchanges say oto na mo ka obi once. That's the first point. But uncle for passport no mra no won chire date no miss me ko fan passport mra ni en chire time a ye stamp mu se na ye wo Heathrow airport enya no kore
woni ni share wo Heathrow airport
woni ni share Heathrow airport ye discuss na Akufo-Addo
no mo share ho da
ba mo kaida se
share ho da
ye share Heathrow airport me ka se bi share akompra ko Heathrow airport yi e ben ya onka okasa ho mo yi e no na oba mo nchen a yeah, more exact evidence, no. Say how? Say na Akufo-Addo. Me na medina de. Say time no. Na me campaign man. This the whole Ghana. Abranti ba ko campaign man na Akufo-Addo. So me the president of Ghana. If you say fear you feel no. Na dankwa. It declare say the Gold Coast is ready for independence 4th of August 1947. It was so. 70 years down the line, like the Babylonian captivity, Nado, EPA. It means from a home ma Nanado. Nami didn't attempt a compreco. Said the event I made you free mo. I think I know correct. Say, many share or Heathrow. Date Benya. Onka a year Benya.
Okay. Honorable, me pesa wo home so na yen share said a honorable Kennedy or KennedyAgyapong e ka asem no. Yen share be san basisia
tia me nim nyansa che no se me nim nyansa che no enko tumi nya minister da the way a osididi Akufo-Addo atem a kire mo Heathrow airport em no wa se eni woni na niso a Akufo-Addo government obaji minister. I'm not going to respond to Obia. I will not.
To Obianka the
Obianka. But me statisa me fire. They'll run away. Evidence I'm the back. Maybe I just don't talk. I'll give you evidence. Once that touch and here, they catch us at Heathrow Airport. Onipa no go jina ho 70 brofu. Obi a menti brofu. Between talk a dime.
Okay. Yo, ebusa fonti asama honorable KennedyAgyapong kan ye o say won say attaching ade. Ma kire mo say Heathrow Airport among all the whole world benya baby and can say Heathrow Airport.
A trouble a tour in Guasia Cajon. Okay, only will be here Heathrow Airport. Is that a proof that you met? Want to prove Asiana? What is the evidence you support for this nonsense? If they in this year or a troca Casa troca say Heathrow Airport, Michiano, and Anami did in an Akufo-Addo attempt. Is that evidence? As more can okay. Also, how? When? On for passport to Ram family and so to the NHS in the years so you ever say, yeah, and turning in an I would a honor. A big show. And maybe I return or return the and stamp. What is the meaning of that? Oh, good in one must say. Oh, good in one must say, and net the a near my over fire. And Yamia, and Yamiho. Me who need to be over to me a fire. Me need to Akufo-Addo at Tamon Chereno. A no any 2 months and walker. And then I feel no better. Anka, as I say, Muhianoa, because me campaign, Emma, Dr. Alhaji Mahadu, me, I know on pet, I feel no better.
atachia ena yakwa akotie ne nsem nyina bantu wo se nsem akompre ko hine Agyapong ka ye nyina no nokure biada enim wo nhia Kennedy wo Heathrow airport bia se Kennedy si wo hia na wo besere wo fa ne passport mbra na wo no atachia wo no so emfa ne passport mbra na we mi bi se ye mi amiti he na obi abas medi me boss atema it we are sure pa say metumi aba abonti abeka say yampa bi di me boss atem debi I'm definitely going to say me ndi na tem because at the end of the day one record me evidence bi enu hodom nti sa atachia ka yo sa atachia wanka obi besi ende ade acha se toje wono anka samu no but utie ne kasa ye mu so a wo kire se ade acha sa kumpre ko hine Agyapong na kuma ha no eno de dare de nyina no metina fidie ma no se ya na me ka an me de bia me ka se akumpre ko akuma ha no ba ye say let can be cared because one of mudi na chi no omo nim se de wote wo bia no on ma odi akumpre ko hine Agyapong na chi a won nim se Kennedy ne bufu ntem obi enu odi na chi a won nim se Kennedy ya ade acha se na kuma ha no obi enu se Kennedy akumpre ko hine Agyapong ade na kuma ha no but this time round no so do be di wa dance se wo ba fom kakra and wo so won kasa na ye nim se bia after 2026 MPP amajo kworo kwato aba ni wie na se ndie wodi ncho e na obeba abonte aba be tuja anaso wodi nkunim e na obeba abonte aba be kasa dia obi be se ye ntame kuchu na ye hwe ye ni so ade because enchekra next year is just around the corner ka barely be 20 days pe kra na 2025 na ni nyina no aba na wie ye na sabe ya me na mo ka se Bryan Acheampong so de nsama tuja na Bryan Acheampong ne nsama ode atuja da busia enya sam getom be se hana 80 pin sama aba wan krata ni mu no woto ne bo epese ni nyina mu ede maye no wi a na eja ensama Bryan Acheampong de atudwa no ma cheche ni nyina mu so ede ama obanjume ko bi adaroma enam di show da jume de no eso mu ntima me twa me husima me ba na eja krata ni mu nsensem no wa pese ni nyina mu di amaye
Abusia yare bay na hawo and the to bray no me come for Lion Age Clinic Ghana and Famau ahankwa na abepiem a ye de bibidro esaw yare abusia se oba bepiem wa hase ya ye so enam yare bi te say syphilis gonorrhea candidiasis jaripo do na nim se a friend of white no.
Hello everyone, my name is Dr. Maxwell Aziz Mensah. I'm the founder and senior doctor of Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Our mission is to provide you with exceptional herbal medicine treatment and holistic healthcare to all our patients to becoming a healthier you. Thank you for trusting Lion Age Clinic Ghana. Lion Age Clinic Ghana, your #1 healthcare expert.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye neat pa afeni eye free so ede abadia. Contact Dennis Garage. Hona benya ka etiapo a eye neat pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V ana se Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, Sparks enketenketin ya eye huba ni nyina obenya bi ewo Dennis Garage. Say need to be cry ye aba Honda CR-V hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel obehu Dennis Garage ewo TI Ahmadiyya opposite one ma frewa homa true for is 0550 623377 ana Dennis Garage ewo.
Open Fred Dennis Garage na womo MPB emfama so na Lion Age Clinic GH so yade a ada so a chelo betimi afre womo na womo ape anodro ede ama mama ATP akwaba ATP
nana ya sewa
bibia bako
yesu adom na nso
oba de na darma mensimu hu ye papa nseme na nde aba won krata ni
okay and Wednesday yi mama fa daily guide emfama yetie for the ashefo nyina kwaba emfama na dey showdown jumedi so na ube piemu ewo krata yi animo anese Kennedy Agyapong ni foni eda ha say sanso na Dr. Baumia enso ni foni eda Anyakopon boa 31 January 2026 nesa abato no baba bekoso ewoye MPP amanuko na wan na edi inkunim na abepiem ewo kratai animu ase ya na se surveillance fo bi na se o marere mu anomu kiremu ekase Dr. Baumia ekuta 67 21.8%. Sound so and na Kennedy Wahini Agyapong ekuta 21.3% and a kratai and so can WhatsApp and so hanes na kupo boa 31 January no any ebe hu de obedi mpunim ankasa ekuro ase na ukopiem e wo soro ase so anese easy ni phone eda ha se kama na ne nyina aye pandan ho nsensem eye reru na nanka e ba be koso a eye Matthew de so nya do beti ase o table asem no eni kopiemu e wo Supreme Court na we na Supreme Court ahye se nyakopon bo 30th December is abato no e ba be koso no se wo mu etimi etwesensan ne kratai ebo ho amane se nyakopon bo 30th December abato na e ba be koso pandan no enya ade a ebeba so akratai ebo ho amane enso e wa sei so ne former president na Danko Akufo-Addo adu showbo adu gaga Jack Toronto ni phone ed ha sei na ukopiem e wo social media na sa be fontin video so a ensema amafo bibre na e kanese e mampani dada na Danko Akufo-Addo e kopiemu e wo ye mampani JDM ahwe ya na nke odi a chopa kese e kwa koma ne se obesra na da se ye papa kinofori ata won sensemi keja nkomo twensensan we en wa babo nti a wo kire mu e kase ne no kure de biara da kratai e bo ho amane enso e wa se so na wo ba no ase ase so anese Christian tete yeho no ni phone e da ase ase kama e na kopie mo social media titiru ene TikTok na eye aban panifo yi eye police fo yi wo mo de ada no mo fie ho no mo didi dware ye bibia wo ho no e no be ko no ba besia wo share police uniform na eja wo didi asan kasa wo ho na we e na IGP etimachi eye police officers for makomaku enuma obaba ako e na emema na ni nyina ne se o ma share uniform e da ko gina so social media kwa niema bia ense e na me no kasi ya suspend o munyina kratai e bo ho amane e wo delegate unya bia no ato bo ase akenka ne nyina bi kama so e di amaye me de wo ko daily graphic na be pm enso e wo daily graphic anes yera ye na wo tumfo ni phone e da ha sei kama so ne man pani JDM so ni phone e da ha ni nyina ya bokon sensem na no da ye na wo tumfo kwa asetena e wo menhia e so de last ye meeting e kwa so wo kire mu ka se ye man pani JDM e na suma no nti se wo suma na wi na report ne de wo tro ni nyina gu nkrata so na eja wo da kwa kopiem e wo ye papa ya de nyina ye president hono na we na kratai ebo ho amane esi no the report na kwo ama esi na sumdue etime abaye mamprosi ni kusasi entokwa na ekwo so de bia e wo motende se fiti na ekwo enya de ebeti bi me ne kratai enso eka wasem enso e wo kratafo a etoso ensia wo daily graphic daily graphic na mu kratafo etoso dumiensa na se pandan rera na nya de ebekoso nyakopon bo a 30th December ne kratai daily graphic eka wasem enso e wo ha wonya bia no akenka no nyira bi kama so e de amaye mede wo kwa kopiem e wo the Chronicle na be PM e wo kratai animu ase ya na say Bryan Acheampong no so atwiniti se nyakopon bo 31 January delegate form 1 PP amanuko no e form kwa kromoti power no kwoto aba e form no timbedi nkunim no metimi entu franka no e form PP amanuko no kratafo etoso mienu enemiensa no e na kratai e bo ho amane ese wono de o se de etie bia nyakopon bo ye kwoto aba na wono na ebedu nkunim ai wo bedi nkunim wo Dr. Bawumia so KennedyAgyapong so hwan what the women are about from say bladam and a kratai elbow woman, yeah. And so e wo ha say so e na wo kopie mu western region ya na say ya hefo fe wo honom wo kopie mu no de ba ko a e so mo ye no honom papa ye e ye rubber ho adwuma na we no mo kire mu kasen kani mani mu ya e panifo e fo mu na ensi fom na say rubber ya e se de bia do mo export di from my Ghana mo se kopie obi ma so na ejo makwa ye dia ba my Ghana mo ase no aha se yenya the raw fat in different na nkaja e panifo enye factory ha se ya e betimi abo na ka my Ghana no yenya nsuo ni wie ni ye bibia wie a yetimi a produce ya de enso e wo hase ne kratai e ka wasem enso e wo hase so na bokon sensen finally no esi ana sumbie frɛ na sumbie aba mamprosi ene posasi muntema kratai e ka wasem enso hase so e na pufu franso aba abontia Dr. Bawumia e na elidi ne kratai the Chronicle esen na no pensem o mode bae no e na ma pense bu nyina kama so e de amount me de wo kwa the custodian na be piem so the custodian and say Mr. Degetal ma Dr. Bawumia a was the delegate form for kokromoti enkoto aba enfama no no e na si apufu fra ba bontia kratai ebo ho amane se nipa 67.9% wo MPP mo ye delegate no wo mo se de tie bia no e se ma Dr. Bawumia second chance ne kratai ebo ho amane enso ewo ha se wunya bia no akenkan nyina bi kama so ewo ha ye former president ye man pani dada na danko akufu adron so ne phone eda so no se ensema ekoso ewo man ga na mu ase tu kopie mo social media ni nyina ene ye kinoforiata won sensema mo kire ka se ye man pani kura kwa akopa acho ni ade no se ne kura bi ani bebram bebi emra no eda no emfa ye papa ya de nyina ye kinoforiata emfa na krata kan wasem enso ewase sanso ena ye wopon kroma ukopiem ewoye ni mpesua so a eye ni mpesua so no ma watima kwakwa bie school dime de amotimemfu ewo ho no ma wodi hye omani monyam se de bia da aja wo modi kokromoti kwato abanama no ntem koso no waye mpuntunyu mankasa ewo no ma kratai kan wasem so ewa sanso na Supreme Court wo ma suspend ye pandai eye by election ye ba be ko rerun no krata de custodian kan wasem also ewo hasintena no pensema se the custodian de ebaye also enodo mame fa nko piem ewo the Ghanaian Times na be piem the Ghanaian Times katafa toso eyetumienu a ne se na wotufo ni phone eda ha sei sanso na Mr JDM suni phone eda ha nyina si asumbia aba obamprosi ede posase mu no na krata na se wotro niema wotro gu krata na so wode kwama ye ma pani JDM no kuta na se wode kire wo krata enim hase sanso na wo ba na se ase soso a na se ya hefofo wo Western region no mu kire mu kase roba ye se de ko obi ma so kwaye hu ye da bi o my Ghana mu ase yeso ye wade a izo yankasa ebe ko na nimti factory no yenye bu ase ne ya nye ya ade yankasa wo kroma se ne the Ghanaian Times kan wasem eso wo hase mame fanko the new publisher na be piem so the new publisher na sa dogagai adu prema Jack Toronto ya former president ni phone eda say tanso ne man pani JDM so ne phone eda ha na feso kino for ratan so ne phone eda wo kratafa to so miensa wo the new publisher ni o sensema amafo bebre na kire mu kase wono ye man pani dada na danko akufu ado gaga akwa piem ye man pani JDM aso ya ese wode a chew pade kwama ne senkeja kino ferata won sensema ekoso wo social media do my Ghana mu ase no enka ye mpe kwan bi so na nkeja ke interest ni kakra no so de bi enye no kro de bi ada Ghana for ye kasa dodo ya nwa iti se Ghana map nti na de bi e kan sem bi enzen fata okuro ma se ene krata kan wasem enso e wa ha oba na siase so na sa afenyo marking ukopie mo ye minority parliament house of minority leader no so ne mpesua so wonom no wakwakwako bie library afin so ICT center enso de amatimemfu a wo mo enso wo no the new publisher kan wasem enso wa ha mame for the daily statement for entwaso Bryan Acheampong ni phone da se wo kratafa tosumienu na wo kire mu kase wo no the next year Frankentunia wo de ba betu abana na se 2028 mbeko na nim da pipa ne so mo de kokrobuti betu aban de manyakopon bo a next year abatu e ba be koso FPP amanuko no wonu a na edi nkunim obi enu obetima edi nkunim wo party nim kratai ka wasem so wase man pani won sem a wo ka fa ye kinoforata won sensem no kratai bo ho amane enso wase sanso na Supreme Court esi no ma suspend ye pandare ye rerun abatu e be koso do kratai kan wasem enso wa ha ba omia enso pufu fra ba wono ene lead no kratai daily statement bo ho amane enso wa ha etina na no pensem mo so de ba ye so do mame for daily state daily gist and sponsoring kratai nyina so na be pie mo kratai enso enimu so a Nurse Dr. Baumiani phone eda ha KennedyAgyapong Bryan Acheampong Agyapong ne oseye woditwum omo magina 1pp amanukurim se eja delegate fa kokromotin kwato aba fama wo bono omo phone eda ha sei kama na kratai bo ho amane se pufu frokra na sa aba bonti si na Dr. Baumia wo lead 68% enye fediagra na wukopie mo ba obia campo menyaji ye papa ne kratai delegate bo ho amane enso wo ha sei sanso na wo ba na siase so a na se ye MP wono ene wo ba pandai ho senseme se kopie mo Supreme Court MPP amanuku ni se nya don beti ase no era me no kase Supreme Court da bi da sa 30th December is about to ne ba be koso no ye ntwen sinsan kratai enso kan wasem enso ha ye man pani JDM ni phone eda sanso ye na otufo reports no wanya eda akwa akoma na ye si asumbie afre na sundie etima akwa kopie mu wo kwa kratai eso eka wasem eso e wasese sanso e na wo be pie mu ase so na Adwoa Sarfo versus ye Kennedy wo Agyapong kratai sanso e bo ho amane enso ha wunya delegates no ato bo ase no akenkan nyina bi kama so e dia might so menyana sa kratai so na me fa kratai nyina fam wiye na ya se wa fa de ka nyina e fa meto asoma ye tie for dane de nyina mo je brete kuma so light TV Tik TV and I think so friends of Kent nyakopon bo china yes sanso ebedi nhia mo bi.
Okay, Hana ATP e beda wasiye papa so wa pensen krata ni nyina mo ede amaye. Ebusia sabre ya me na mo ka say me communicator say ready say me ka chom say 3 o'clock na wo ma betena say neja ensema ekoso ewo NPP NDC amanyoko no mu no yakasa ede afa ni nyina ho na Bryan Acheampong ono so akopie mu asempa FM before as communicators ne beba no Bryan Acheampong kopie mu honom no en wo ba be kasa no wo ba be kire say eye 2024 election that just say NPP amanyoko ko ya wo mo report no wo se ya de agese wo no na wo support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ye papa na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mpo no wo mo ka kire ne senkeja northern vote in the 5 northern region anka anya hwe no won ko na onko pre vote mfemfiri honum nyina no efem beka southern no nanka MPP amanyoko no breaking the 8 entumi anya simple na so Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 5 northern regions no onko pre vote mbra no yade agese ekoye bibia wo honum amenu mienu nyina no yedi ho adanse dada mehwe so beka me ho ne yakọ na yakọ akotie sansem we nyina no abasisia
resources was say bomb ho anko etosu mienu ye call elections no regions bako in so 7 presidential candidate no went me win constituency bako kra wom Volta Uti Upper East Upper West Savannah Bunu East Western North wenya constituency bako ewo regions nim 2023 ye de na ekoro ne ye say onko kura vote na wo soro ho ni mu maye na sia na ye be manage 7 regions na ye winning constituency back kura no 5 if we the northern half of Ghana Uti Upper East Upper West Savannah Bunu East kajeji ho na ye nya constituency back kura Western region
more nya constituency back in terms of say more we need parliamentary seats be presidential in the constituency.
Yes, say presidential say be ye winning Bunu East.
Yes,
ye winning constituency back ye nya.
But no, does it matter?
Yes,
your presidential votes no a one constituency.
But I'm saying that so you should win one constituency. We could not win one constituency in 7 regions. Presidential. Yeah, we need one constituency in 7 regions. Western region, MPP Western region. You we need backup. Takuradi. One.
And then we need presidential.
Only one constituency in we need presidential. Takuradi pe. You lose 16 aka. Central region, 23 constituencies in our central region. MPP presidential yenya mienu pe. In Kraya 34 constituencies bako 34.
Yes.
MPP yenya mienu. But what I say record way down. MPP for enim say yedi asumesi ko ye no. Record wa yenya ye.
Yes.
Zongo community say what Ghana heninga. Meka Zongo community anopena madam for bako ni me di achini say ye wini bi. Zongo community nima eye Zongo community. So we wini poll assign 2 constituencies ayawa so east and central. And this we need polling station back one. Wini nima Zongo community no.
Yes.
As I was say a Zongo community assign a constituency. We need polling station back one winning community no. Me ho abitifi. Me were about 4, 5 or so Zongo communities. What I say? One Zongo community were about 3, 4 polling stations. We need back one. We need polling community no. Google Zongo Development Border. Almost here were 3,000 plus Zongo communities. Ewo Ghana. Obi Yelusu zongo communities e Ghana ha ni nara. Aje se efutu zongo.
But because Makai miracles post now, in response to.
But he's talking about zongo polling stations.
Yeah, because votes are done at the poll, not in community.
No, but
you vote at polling stations.
Yes, but Oko Suhum Gariba Zongoa.
Yes.
There were 2-3 polling stations in the Gariba Zongo community, no.
Yes.
With 3 polling stations, no. So we need back one. You have not won a total of the community. Efutu.
Yes.
Abasraba. A Zongo community, 3 polling stations na wo. Abasraba A, Abasraba B, and Abasraba 3.
Sure.
Forming the Zongo community. What I say?
Yes.
We won with 6 votes. What miracles? And he engaged when I told him that you are talking about Zongo polling stations. Yes, there may be some Zongo communities that have 1 or 2 polling stations. Yes, but I'm talking about the community. We lost some of the Okot Korotafua Zongo community, no. Presby sorry Christ in chain. It is mixed.
Yes.
So just here.
India no how the communities now it may be misleading.
No, but I'm saying even if we call album now isolate here,
yes,
you see it. We lost every single Zongo community in Ghana. They should come and tell me one Zongo community. I maybe say a foot penny winning here with 6 votes, 3 polling stations.
But don't you think to have a more scientific analysis of the Awokano, you should rather restrict yourself to Zongo polling stations are moving here. No. That is fairer.
But I'm saying say
as you said, there were Ubetimako Zongo community be polling station in, and I think miracles can when the post name polling station in the Anglican BB school, but it's in a Zongo community. It may not necessarily be Zongo voters that better about. And if you don't disaggregate it, now the bombs are it may be misleading.
Now we need
only list the number of polling stations Zongo so moving. I just have the post
111 polling stations.
There were 40,000 polling stations.
Yeah, in Ghana.
I hear was Zongo. I hear we need. Wait, I can say, make a chance say, whom here can come back.
Uncle Berry,
yes, I know exposing the candidates no do.
Because from the list, over 100 polling stations.
Yes.
And fair.
Now, say Zongo communities near 3,000 according to Zongo Development Board.
Yeah.
Now, so we need 100. I am out. Men can't say the all can no credit. But what I say, 3,000. Now we need 100. 100 over 3,000. Sewudo Bakuskuna or Bana resource 100 over 3,000. Who find Papa Dian Commando?
No, Mumpo AUSU, Omokoman Yusu community, they use polling
but
stations.
That is my point.
In the out of the 3,000 communities, how many polling stations are in the 3,000?
Good. And I make us say, Mimi Hokrano. We won 1 polling station, but if you put the community together, we lost. 3,000 Zongo communities. Yeah, we need back. A Futu Zongo penny we need, and no polling stations near 3. MPP BT NDC 6 votes. Oh yeah, Masendia Commando. Miracles, Masendia Commando. 6 votes in any winning BT NDC. Yelusunina. The election results, no. Echira de bako. If you are Kufuado, if you are Kufuo, Olusu election and the vote no kosoro. Near the Nakubio. 1996.
Yes.
Kufuo Lusu ye. But the vote no kosoro say Dubu Ahindi. And you go 2000 or win here. 2004. Kufuo vote no. Obon who more than sing on one kasankasanya 2000 no. Then 2008 near the Nekwe 2008
Bryan Acheampong ene yakọ akwakotie ne nsem nyina no abaja Bryan nso ehwe ni mu se delegate beto ne so abanya me yadoma January 31st 2026 ente di ono so beka bia ebe ma amafo ehu ni se wo se fata se wo be ye flag bearer de ma MPP no eno a ena wo beka agese ne ni abedi a wo kira se Dr. Mahmood Bawumia ye de ba ye na wantwi vote na mba na Dr. Mahmood Bawumia amafo anto aba mfa ma ne kasa ye nyina no wono ene obi a wo hu ni se obetumi elidi MPP amanyoko na to delegate nipa amo sha wo safata so be ba bedi party nenim no mo betumi ede kokomote no ato aba ede amasa nipa no aba be ye flag bearer ede ama MPP amanyoko no mabeja for aba betena se jansema ekosoro ye ba betwetwe enkomo ede afa ho Emmanuel Bosompem oye NDC communication team member saso ena Hamisu Ibrahim deputy region Nasara coordinator ewa Shante region saso no ye NPP communication team member mene wo mo ena eba betwetwe enkomo ba chama mamu nyina na kwa aba
eje oso
bibia boko de yeda oba de ase yima NDC eniama te sen wo
o nyame adom mo hwe amamu no se na esi ko ne ntotoye a ekona utimi hu se Ghana for enya awehemu na esi no mo se omahu han no de han no so eto esum no a utimi hu se han no ehwen usum ti aban papa no ye de akata aban bone ne so na the resetting agenda no Ghana for so atiase nti eno ana yegusu ayebon on the rule say Ghana for benyemu awehemu na ukọ Ashanti region, Ashanti region, now Kwasco constituency, so Utimu say on Adwoa Mokama, even the MCs first in history. So who MCs, no more nam, no more say the community, everything is in line. It's first in history. Regional minister Abeshe no nam, no to Tunyoma, Bridgeway Yabu, no Uti be or MPP address. No, that is why we are advocating say Ghana for no Muma Munye Mujidia. Yame ya atoma ibebu amamu no ama obi pia komato ne yem eno ne promise.
Okay Yima oye NDC communication team members damsi ene ma te sen when MPP no
yame adom ene ma boko only that ye manage with the problem of NDC musumpi kura oba mi si why come out papa ma
na ba
say what ka say first in history omu bibia would say all presidential first in history and so empty was he a few way na wo hu say MC and say DC community yeah the policy ba ye kwa na esi intercity zongo's development Zongo ebenye development. You know Zongo they perform Zongo before even independent. We say Kumasi ha ne Zongo she ase emrum. One said emrum say develop one ya pam Zongo for no mass develop another area. A buying e buy take good care of Zongo community. Ne MPP are buying. Formulate even policy, special policy to address that community is the deprived community in this our country. But today, NDC near Betina ha say, hey, call that deprived community. No, hey, say facts no. Zongo no koshe. Ko deprived community say Zongo and say just only Zongos. The deprived community. The kosher development by the previous administration. Necessary NDC Bibia Cecilia Afina Aba. Okay,
Musia Nemewa mo ena eba betwetwe nkomo mo so amohwe ye wofie no munyina no mo kan ho binti no ye fire wa hano ho na mo so mo de no e fa comment section na say e de amaye ebusia ye bewre mu wo ye first topic for discussion measure say free Mr. Amisu honom Supreme Court suspends Pandai constituency election we run maybe someone say this work by now one sense me I think say shasi be ye manti mu ani in fact minority one ma ye who de wo parliament and kasa and I know say akoye di ama wo mo ne de obi be say wo mo bo ato wo mo yem ana say Mr. Amisu mo bo nto mo yem
nukre be di kanu mi che etiefu eni ehwe efefo sa na mi chia o mi chia director mama ya opportunity yetime ba ha na ye express your views any party policies aya di papa ya minshira station no maye
amen
constituencies so across the region me chair your constituency officers ni na if you say enche bia ye beko koto aba ye bebo wo nchen na wa besere wo mo no ma ato aba no amaye na mira no duru a nim se wo mu refi ejima papa ye yama party ye mama aba oman no so mi che obi a
okay
enukura ni amini Supreme Court no omaya de but it's a victory for the rule of law wouldn't say NPP say see rule of law na yempe system a very oppressive
okay
and yes your opposition ti na court even abamu yetimi court na de benti na Supreme Court no one parliament no yesha say practice this democracy is around 1983 up to this date more than 30 years 3 decades now present in a parliament no and I say a democracy where presidents see me for one ko ichire kura just kwesi one who no time enu de one de injunction no court e de ato no so enso NDC omusi I'm very risky that injunction what in a parliament court will inject no mama not in a parliament where the court are injecting no yes court na ma ruling say enquiry rerunning of the constituency ruling no so obia what say wonnim law kra won say it's a flaw kind of decision if you say contestant and as a petitioner no NDC ni no we see about 41 polling station no problem now fina judge say the entire constituency yankoto aba yangu bida okay ye de yankahwe yesi ye fale stay one e be challenge decision no emire kwan so sanete ya fale afa de NDCC ya kura say ya fale kura wo mu maye MP no embetina parliament takashi asem patapa musi muna mudi constitution e bae so ya omum anya de omum bepini unu ade e kosu o parliament bintimi kura enka it was a disgrace anka eni kwan say e do that pempenso no so enso NDC omama ya duru ho na ka bibia omonti entina yesu as a party who respect the rule of law say yanko court yako both appeal court and Supreme Court dey be no muka omo say omo suspended the rerun
yeah
5 panels netina ya meboa omo ni na je tumu eno de omo friend unanimous FC and say omo ka say CJ unanimous CG
chief justice
chief justice yetamu no anka yetamu no a the 5 ni na si ya oma ko bankom say yan suspend ya NDC be press conference unanimous CG but we dey unanimous one oma yedin so this rule is rule for democracy meaning say ye dey approval to the court no do atum say yatime a constitute prima facie case enuntina oma suspend no so anka ya asem nye dedia anka nya dia on beji atumu say on be suspend that rerun so meaning say but always we see on the 13th
you
better court bio say ko ho na maybe obi on beti obia nanum asem if say NDC no claim say yan serve no kura one but Supreme Court no ma directing say yanko paste that suit no vantage point the bia say saba koto I want me enter no fie nkasa no sanka emra na edi ejima so say wo bisa me de me de makasa victory for democracy Ghana the course ontina say court e wo ho say sisiwa say won court
Nyanti akwa say NDC form koye meeting ma BC kurasa etugu wo so brim wo mo brima
say woni no kura NDC for no sometimes omunti ni pasem this emi yamin sema abemu so yamin say the bebu ana o chesu omu wa kwandai no if you say yen kase yen final decision of the court afi ade na murashi mukura musi munya super what majority ye minority no is a minority well so okay. NDC there enya beans kwa omudi abro a assassin e be pai mi no ma amura wa gurum na yankupa akata omo say dey we fero we nsuo no mu no sa na ye be NDC for
okay thank you madam Asiyima kwanda wira na mo hwe nim sanka 30th of December na mo yedi bronya ye ni abere na mo kwa akopɛ abatwara na mo mbese bronya ni yebedi bi
Miniaba, let's set the record straight. In the first place, no, and your NDC, NST, the date for the elections. It is the Electoral Commission. And the Electoral Commission, no, NST is a date, no, and it was spearheaded by the Electoral Commissioner, the then government appointee. And even if we have a question to ask the date for the elections, I will see a bizarre. EC NAMPP for
okay NPP no na mo enya asem na ye wa na ye to aba
and nti EC that shows some of the incompetencies that we've been propagating years ago so at here ebiem NPP nia oti hey e papa o say NDC for preventing the parliamentary candidate you know say omo manemba parliament
so cry
it is not true. NDC as a party we have preventing obia semonsi parliament. Parliament is different from NDC party. Parliament is an institution on its own. It is a obitina baby kase NDC and a preventing MPP MP say on manning co-parliamentar is force.
Okay.
Again, we the NDC, the rule of law, edi. So what you are saying? When court a ruling say young call way round, we were ready. Even today, if decision changes, say young call for the elections that we NDC are forever ready because we know the kind of governance we are giving to the people of Ghana. Inti I was so omoti ase eye amamwo no na aya kono ena nipa bi nso enya mugidie enu nti na even MPP for na mpo no muso say ebe ko elections no because say omokwa elections na omoto atwi. Esan say now the people have seen good governance under His Excellency John Dramani Mahama. Then now ye to aba no kra no a omulusu massively no. Sabre no na omunya hu near young guys be to say Sami Jamfimu ebetumi aye. No omunya hu the young guys be to say Basantali mu betumi aye. No omunya hu Jumedia even tall Tema oil refinery paying for within 7 months. Now the Ghanaians have seen it. The constituents of Pandai into the Omusro Kase is by elections and re-elections. Into your boy elections super na MPP for na press conference mo ahodo na ya to abamo mo so omonko parliament enko represent ye no etoda na adani samamu jama. But we want to assure Ghanaians that we respect the ruling of the Supreme Court. And as law-abiding party, train. But let me put it on record. Say, suspension of the re-election is not a cancellation of the re-elections. Elections, that is what we are wishing for. Now say a basun senior the previous by-elections no the constituents no ama NPP for showdown no and no be na ye babema omu showdown super showdown we are super showdown e Pandai se baswa nti mini aba Ghana for e we emu gidie enu nti na abri ni abri bia no omo wa ye kwan se
okay yima wo kasaru se majority Moma eye Pandai MP munsi ne kwan se emanemba parliament.
If I told man can't majority me say NDC as a party.
Okay. But majority no omo represent why mo?
Majority represents the people of Ghana.
And who are the majority?
The majorities are MPs.
MPs from where?
From NDC.
So where from because me don't be anuti hey. Me say the moment I say the minority, I am referring to the NPP.
Oh,
and I know if I say majority, I am referring to the NDC. Even the independent candidates, Nekrano, they are now part of the NDC because they joined the majority. And I hear so PM or parliament house. There is nothing like say independent kunya there be.
By some prevent Obia from coming to the parliament.
Dafia Makpo. Dafia Makpo. Wait. Dafia Makpo says, as I am speaking to you now, there is no member of parliament for Pandai.
And that is the ruin of the
and you also hear and they have stopped this man from coming to parliament in November. And as Speaker of Parliament, Ebeka said, Matthew is still the member of parliament, even after September High Court of Crown. He still stood by it. But Dafiama Paul, right after Supreme Court in Sensemia, he is still blocking the person from coming to Parliament House. And you sit here and then you tell me a different thing.
So if they have member of parliament at Pandai, then why did we intend to go for re-election?
Oh, okay.
Do you get it?
I get why I am rather the one being the answer.
It's not longer an NDC member per this man's judgment. Wow, I am there. Anke sana mu push mu to the wall no. Anke baye me there. Anke NDC no mu radio station, any FM station. Wo mu kanu kure. Sesi I would disassociate MPs representing NDC party.
I have not disagreed.
Let me finish. I'll give time to.
Me paucho. Wamu MP no say cross carpet by election. I say by election.
By election.
Because of what? Because of cross carpet.
Yeah.
Me boa.
Yeah.
Enu chire say anka NDC ni no ha anka wenye MP.
Yeah.
In the first place, by the law of this land. Wanjina as an independent, he is in the parliament representing a party. But here we come, a communication member of the party is lying.
Now, let me come in here. Let me come in here.
Wasaka biyo biba. Wasi enyo omu nesi yenkoto abano. Mibwa mi paucho. One instructing clerk of parliament say one show letter come easy. No more election.
The same people.
You see, and I'm about to have. Oh, my brother, you were lying. I was sitting quietly. I know my turn will come. One, see, Ima, brother, Ima, see, there be entisa akura, tinchina yanjin disa. Here, the argument. And I was a cabio say, omu development in tea, Pandai, you know, ombe winning tea, anka bees, you know, and common chesumu out. So omu ade development aka obo omu chesimu out omako ku mu member bako enu che say by election kura say ba ade be simu so no enye de ehunyi. So Ima say we by respecting the people. Even NPP person is sitting here, you don't even accord us respect and you are lying.
Let me tell you.
Oh, my brother. And yes, say me teaching you kakra. Me yaka ni kura wo. Yanko aka no wo say push to the this. We say the fan go kono we wine. We NDC ni. And if on the ticket of NDC, Assembly or Kano Parliament, represent your party.
Yes.
Yes. So now, why should you disassociate him from your party? When we allow any crow, patapa, who say last vetting? BPR will chase one day. Your opposition on the one, yes, sir. They say, about papa, dictatorship. Sure. Munkan who say, power can change. We catch them. Adia mu yeyi enche bia Ghana for ehwemu Ghana for omu hwemu mi na mi ka kire wo hwe ya tina my way during JG regime ayawaso west wagon well late amune die ana ma chinchini ni nsem fire edema NDC MP woman minister wo court for more than 4 years one co parliament. Later, no winning. After that parliament, expiry, the country have to expunge that your MP's name from being called MP for that term. This record is there for you, NDC, and now you have the guts to sack somebody because of court ruling, first instance.
You must speak.
Very good. They say, Patrick say, NDC, any 30 dates on the 30 December. No. So no, I want to set the record. And I'm saying that, let me land, please. Let me land.
Wait, relax. I was the one who I even jokingly said, hey, Namo no be a yekodi bronya. And a mobile betuaba. And you said, say, easy decision. But later on, you made a statement to say, and yet NDC amanyo.
But he's saying that it is yen near day, see and twaba on. Because if I get what, or say
the clerk of parliament,
the clerk of parliament instructs
road
to EC, and the EC did what? They gave us date.
Yes.
So if the EC gave us date, why do we want to associate NDC to the to EC in terms of the dates?
Aside the dates.
They didn't inform them.
Aside the dates.
No, that is what. No.
Aside the dates.
Are we clear here?
If NDC
are we clear here?
Issue to quarter. I am not sure, say. There is going to be dates.
No.
This issue went to High Court.
That is true.
And a week way, I think on Tuesday, Supreme Court, that
is true. That is true.
The date issue,
he also bring that in.
I didn't even mention dates.
I
didn't mention dates.
So what I want to clarify here is that when we are talking about the date for the elections, it is not the NDC. Simple and short as that.
Nobody even said.
And also,
nobody
you are contradicting yourself.
Hey, no.
Listen.
That is how you understand it.
So wait, Yima. Our conversation wasn't about the date. Do you
get it? My Mimi
isn't even about the date. I was the one who jokingly said, hey,
and I jokingly replied. And I also jokingly replied.
So the conversation is about the Supreme Court making sure, say, 30th December, na easier set to say, that is where the conversation stands. But I was the one who said Bronya. Him sitting here, he never spoke about Bronya.
But you see,
so,
I get you.
If the clerk hadn't spoken to the EC wouldn't have brought any data out. And if I am asked to say, why did the case to the court?
The clerk is.
The clerk is what?
The clerk is who? Member of the NDC. No. That is let's make it.
The speaker is a member of NPP.
No,
the speaker is a member of NPP.
Do you get it?
No, who is the speaker of parliament?
No, do you get it?
The speaker is a member of NPP.
He's a member of NDC.
Oh, he's a member. You have given him US. Oh, welcome him.
I never knew that.
Let's continue.
Albert Bagman, that's why
No.
He's an NDC.
Oh, yeah,
There's difference between. Let's continue. That is it.
For discussion, was Bawumia the finance minister? We Adwoa Sarfo and I want to be Ediama Wana Wamokase, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Efeli, Ghana economy, or Ghana economy, ne crash that was saying Bawumia, and a finance minister into a best day, Baba say, and my emblem, no, you mama Misha say everywhere.
You see, that statement is inaccurate.
Okay.
Say, say, me and blame Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia for the failure in terms of the economy. Now it means that na yemfa blame no Emma finance minister. That is inaccurate.
How?
As the vice president of the state, the vice president is the chairman of the economic management team.
So now Nana Jenopoko Ajiman is the leader.
Why are you interjecting?
No, I am asking. I am the host, so you cannot tell me why am I interjecting. It's a question I am asking.
I'm building a point. So if you let me land, you get what I'm saying.
Okay, tell her I didn't land. Let me land.
But you I'm the host, and you can't tell me why am I interjecting? Why am I the host?
Okay, I'm listening.
So
because
you
gave me
ahead.
the floor, and I'm trying to explain me. See, so let me land.
Okay, go.
Do you get it? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia was the vice president of the state and a member of the economic management team, the chairman of the economic management team. And the chairman of the economic management team, one of the functions is to coordinate and supervise the finance ministry, and for that matter, Minister of Finance, in area of fiscal policy direction, debt sustainability, IMF negotiations, and even macroeconomic sustainability measures. And all these things, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia played a role. There is no way Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the NPP can tell us that the failure of the economy, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia cannot be blamed. In fact, let me tell you that the failure of the finance minister is a section of the gross failure of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia.
Okay.
Do you get it? So, this NPP4, and they want to whitewash Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because they failed Ghanaians in terms of the economy. Then it is either they are trying to be politically and intellectually dishonest to Ghanaians.
Okay.
And the youth of this country, any Ghana for Yahuhaino, and that was the reason. And untino omoto abano etia MPP. Kesepa. Until now, if Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and the MPP are saying that we cannot blame Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because the finance minister and in charge of the economy, what show say? Any say Obabeye president, Obeke say no, they in charge of the finance ministry. It is the economy a collapse here. We cannot blame him. Do you get it? So we the Ghanaians say omo try say omo communicate actually Ghana for omo mayen who say no baby a yedru no kra no edayanim. Do you get it?
Okay.
No kra no edayanim. And ebiem nso no, we don't need the NPP to tell Ghanaians say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia wanfeli in terms of the economy. We don't need them because we the Ghanaians no yahu and nothing yet to abetia omono. Now when you look at even the resetting agenda, you can see a clear difference between bad governance and good governance. Under the innovative ideas of His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, now we have Gold Board. Gold Board that is performing like never before. Gold Board has raised more than $8 billion within this short period of time. Yet the whole economic management team went to IMF for $3 billion.
Okay.
That tells us that there is difference between MPP and NDC. And NDC, we are here to deliver, and we are here to let Ghanaians see the light between good governance and bad governance. And the NDC, which happens to be the good governance, have put in measures. As I say, Ghana for no, among the difference, among what I wish you say, whatever be the case, we are going to continue to govern the state, to govern the nation for the betterment of the ordinary Ghanaians.
Okay, Yima, I asked you a question, saying the vice president Onona or chair a year economic management team, and then Nana Jedo Pokwajiman, Onona or chair a year economic management team. Just a short answer. Yes. That's what she's the one. But do you know that it is not legal or constitutional that a vice president should chair the economic management team? It is not in our constitution. Do you know something? When it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, if I am asked, the reason why people blame him is because of some of the words he used before he became the vice president. And when another Danko Kufuado said, what the nebai because he sees him as an economic messiah. But Ghana's constitution, the vice president, and you want to say yes to a chair a economic management team. I don't know if what I'm trying to say you get it. So today, NDC Amanyoko diamu yenino, you are saying say yembon same and for my ato forcing. You people keep saying ato is forcing. That is what you the NDC say. So why are you not saying say yembon same and for my nana jenopokwa jibana is forcing?
You see, when it comes to governance, one of the fundamental principles is collective governance.
Okay.
Yes, remember one of the fundamental principles is the collective governance.
Collective.
And so let me tell you, if Honorable
Mahmoud
Bawumia fails, and if Ken Oforiatta failed, why are they now trying to disassociate the failure of the finance minister and the finance ministry from Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia?
Okay,
if there is sources, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia would have claimed that he is the economic messiah, and indeed he claimed it. Let me come in here. When I tell you that he played a key role, based on even publicly, he defended the budget publicly. He came to let us understood that the microeconomic sustainability measures are good.
Okay, so with that statement you just made, I do not have any problem.
Yes.
Mine was Ebra Woka say, a vice president and I said, and I may bet you say, Ghana your constitution, no, I am repeating it. It is not the duty of the vice president to chair the economic management team. But when it comes to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia,
he proclaimed that
you sat here and you said Nana Jenopokwa Jaman is now the chair of the management.
I'm coming. That's what I'm trying to mean. Was Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, did he made a statement that he has a solid economic management team, and of that matter he was part of it?
Abusia, I don't know if what I'm saying say you might say Masia, but memory no continue. My mama is Namizu the chance on also emphatically take into Jan.
Dr. Bawumia, that when you the chairman of the economic management team, Keke, according to this, no president. Wow,
correct.
President.
That's not.
What you mean? We are
do you understand what he's saying?
Per their
listen
argument.
To what he's saying.
Per
argument. Listen to what he's saying.
Wow. So, my young fan of say, Dr. Bawumia, on economic management team. Why how many years as that in that position? 8 years.
Sure.
Nobody refer him to an investigation for investigation. But somebody was the vice president and was the chairman of the economic management team. As a result of which he was referred for investigative body to investigate him. If you could remember, say yes, you want to top play. But when you are 8 years in that office, no such a thing can anybody tag him with. And the way I dear pa. And as I say so, yeah, Kasai, finance minister, as Adwoa Sarfo will refer no say, and yet Dr. Bawumia, finance minister, no, he said, well, him,
Rejani, Kenofo, be me,
or Mushishan, one, I don't know about Koshisha Bawumia. Because ADC. So on a BBR, and you're for the atta. Now, there's also a for that and a musician who said, yeah. You see the argument. It doesn't click. And I was see the answer so. Who was collective. I feel the government is collective. But when you wakaduda, me say media capture. Waba campaign was see. Maka asambiyanti. Musi mama mfa e-levy mba. Yedi aba. Mfa ye boni enche. So Bawumia no ankasa de wa onko disassociate myself from the mess, the so-called mess NDC Eka and as a Ghanaian for accusing of. That is the sincerity of Dr. Bawumia. One now young fan say Dr. Bawumia 1 year dear kura. The fact still remains. Kokoshe Ghana ha yenye development etibibe machi die Bawumia ni Nana Akufo-Addo yeye. Wamune ba ya omasi two land import abo 2 within that space of 8 years no omasi Bawumia mu ne ba ya na sesia yo Prempeh the second international airport ewa Kumasi mebua Bawumia ya ne ba ya na sesia among for experience free education policies Bawumia kaye in opposition say ye ba ye be we pi aba mintimi nkasa ni na aba one economic crisis e ba ye yamisi yanka no kure obianim enye Ghana ha na face sa crisis no ko ha ebumu die kura ye west president the former president wakaye wasi say economy no esaya e betimi e revive no but se nipa wu a ye ntimi resurrect no so Ghana for munya abutre na ade etu Ghana we are saying now no enu na ma ahunche no e baye anka ye NDC emire yi may God forbid say this kind of calamity befall on this country anka we mu anka bomu guman no if you say so far no any new was innovation no one ye bisa was a prudent gold board one share here scan one share here pile
good for you
oh yeah ma ba ye political rebranding who can say Ghana for Jimmy wan about to withdraw no be hu wo be dwane mami ka che oyima wait
what contest
I was Ghana for be to abanati a wo no sana me kire wo mo
gold board when am starting
he said
gold for oil yes even joy expose mu buy rockland say about $6 billion you know
let me state it clear gold board was started under his excellency John Dramani Mahama. Simple don't bring in
MP
Don't bring in
say who buy a contradiction.
And two, you see, you are here praising Mahmoud Bawumia on inland ports, Kumasi International Airport, but when he failed under the economy, you said we should disassociate him from the finance minister. That is the contradiction you are propagating here.
You finish. Didn't I mention that Bawumia, when he met us, even plead that Ghanaians, you've access not to even implement E11. We went ahead and implemented. Forgive us. That year, I said this just a moment ago, and Ima is putting words into my mouth. You see their character. Be truthful, Ima. You are a very handsome guy. I even wonder.
I think say I can't barely 4 minutes per and I can't 4 minutes per. I just say time as you unfortunately your last and final topic for discussion to me Anka Sam Fan when NDC Amanyo Konoria Friends Committee 2 term say Kawamo enko Nemprensa Bishubia maybe I don't remind Muhammad Besibi no DC Yiba two no mama we where the abacho body till na memory aso anasa
miniaba you see let me read the NDC from 1992 till now. The letter and the spirit of the constitution we have always abide by it.
Okay,
so if the letter and the spirit of the constitution says that two terms.
Okay.
If the letter and the spirit of the constitution says otherwise, then
we follow the otherwise.
That is it.
But
now, as we stand, as of now, the president himself came out that he's going by what the constitution has stipulated.
Okay.
Yesterday, the national chairman stipulated that we are going by what the constitution has stipulated.
Okay, Mr. Amisu.
I want to hand over whom? So okay. NDC founder. Yeah, ne force ye democracy. MPP4. Who can say break the silence? So media ye show mo. One timukura en court term.
Okay.
Yeah, MPP MPP.
Okay.
Akabechira omo say.
Now why do this?
Mirano Ghana Mirano. Ye be defendi Mirano.
Okay.
Me na me catch you. Woni wonim ye.
What obi abasa ochia no betime ehia no.
Ye obi ye ahwefo eni etifo. Ye da se mama ye mire. Me ne menua kitwa ima abe debate kakra. Na emu meka ama obi ati. Obi ahu NDC. Ntro omo twa sesia hwe ebibia rebranding this inflation okuras ohwa is fake koto eduane a eboa eto no akufado era no same price na eto no and so almost inflation.
Okay, which area matia
ima expose
chia obi abasa ochia ne
chia imana yenko
all kind inflation asem yeah make can say under their watch we experienced 64.1 inflation under Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia leadership as vice president. Inti unfair non 20. Mechia Amamu Papa, the leader of the sitting government, John Dramani Mahama. Na machia the Ashanti regional minister Obo Ejumagidi. Na machia Miami boss Honorable Amokamo. He's always on grounds making sure say BBI.
In fact, I think from more airport atonsu nyina kwan no ho me be adwuma me hu so omo de prisoners na be gu ho no ma in fact wo mo bu adwuma wo mo dodo ho no ne ade nti ye be ba ma ba so mo ya ade ebusi hana mbre mo ye kwan na nsema ye de be so mo ni nyina no ye de ni nyina be si yima no obosompem Oye NDC communication team member Saso and Hamisu Ibrahim Woye deputy regional Nasara coordinator Edema Ashanti region Meneno and Cheche and Komo and that day and in fact studio Hanum say aye the year papa muso amoje bresha and samana na ya sewa medeba somo from 2 o'clock akosi 4 year bada munyina sinjuma ko bi adaroma and amitumi shoulder jumedi and be somo eye Lionage Clinic GH me ba cho we bema wo Joshua na Joshua ni mu achemienu ye bema no etal hokitu ebi wo de ne ye full stop wo de ne ye koma wo ntumi mu adwuma ye e wo mpem e ya de just infection e how ye papa diabetes hypertension pressure ne ade nyina no e how your ba wa wo ho sensem ada ni problem menstrual cycle no ada ne something which is that me patcho chuchumika e ko pie mu Lionage Clinic GH fu akache na wo mo e ma ebibiduro papa e betumi etu ya de ni nyina no ase wo mo ye adwuma Mondays e ko Saturdays anopa 8 a.m. edukosi enyumbre 6 p.m. me ba cho wo bi memu ni ade a wo frɛ wo mo a eye free wuntu esike bia upe wo mechi akwan akuma se wo mo tech mazima saso na nkramante mu no wo mo wo sprinters so betimi afrɛ wo mo 05596 58403 and 0558143438 na one wo mo atwetwe enkomom Danis garage so eso ma senten ope car to dia me pacho car wo to a police for me chesi car wo to a engine no enkoja wonsi kwam car wo to a fuwo no won say sika bebre wo fuwo ho de Danis garage ane wo mo cars no eye papa car bia no obeba be pie mo showroom no na just wo mo obi wo honum ope showroom na kira kwan ya me pacho wo mo askwa wo mo ni tia ya mas na edi enhwenim kumase mantem he ya wo obi memu untumi mbaga na so bia wo frɛ na no omudi nkɔmɔ wɔ ka wo pɛ ho ne ade amepacho it is allowed number no ɛyɛ ba akopɛ obi fufuro si ekyire be frɛ be ka kyerɛ so ɔyɛ adwuma wɔ Danis garage na ɔwɔ ka wɔ beton amepacho yɛ fake and Danis garage wo mo number no ɛyɛ ba akopɛ ɛno na me be bobɔde ama no 0550623377 0550623377 sa number ne pɛ ɛna obetumi afrɛ ɛsan so ɛwɔ WhatsApp nti wo frɛ pani a ɛyɛ ade agya so ɔbɛgye na onewo atwetwe enkomo mama na production team ni nyina se camera any MCR eye Kwadwo Sapon executive producer eye Mr Daniel Yebo hana ATP so ene the newspaper review no ebeso mo me so ametire dwam ene dwumadi ebeso mo me din ene nana ya se wanyame adom echi na Thursday communicators beba betena se yebetwetwe enkomo ede afa MPP amanyoko hu same time 2 p.m. ekosi 4 p.m. intine nane de aha ena medi mu besi na nyame adoma echina no ensem no ma bonde bede ankasa mede ni nyina no ebesom mo fa na ne de makra mo stay safe.
Wow, what a nice cars. So peka eye niti pa afeni eye free so ede abadia. Contact Danis Garage. Hona benya ka etiapo a eye niti pa ato. Ka efeye eye latest models cars aba. So pe eye Honda CR-V and I said Toyota Tacoma, Toyota Land Cruiser, eye Sparks enketenketen ya eye huba ube ninjina ubenya bi ewo Danis Garage. Si say need to be cry ade aba eye Honda CR-V eye hybrid engine capacity no 1.5 entry fuel ubehu Danis Garage ewo TI Ahmadiyya opposite one ma frewa homa trufo is 0550 623377 eho ana Danis Garage ewo.
Ebushia memo bibia akwaba eye musumfo Dr. Aziz Mensa na ekase enleso obade adaruma yetumi hia na yehye musi ya na Agyapong mude hu komo na ye ba betwetwe na nda yehwe de eya na eha mbema bebre ene ye freno sexual weakness na sexual weakness specifically yehwe DNA symptoms a HSA bema have sexual weakness ya na ye de ba akankase mu a ya na DNA HSA bema yemre ewo mpaso ndi se wo ye bema na se wo amanoni ana se wo Ghana ha se na wo tie me pacho ebi hu behia pa se wo betie me ye se wo hu 1 or 2 or 3 of all of these symptoms a eno HSA kwahode ewo mpaso eba fom pa na akobane sa no a ye ese wo Fred Dr. Aziz ye nama ye egu screen su sisi ya na yentumi antwetwe nkomo ye hu bebi a problem efi na yetumi aboa nti den
ɛkyɛ sɛ bɛrima ɛyɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ mpa so ebusua dedi kan no sɛ bɛrima ɛyɛ mmerɛ ɛwɔ mpa so a wobɛhu sɛ edu ahomakye a ne bɛrima no ntumi ɛnsɔre tete no na ɛno ne ɛkwan a yɛfa so yɛhu sɛ bɛrima na hoɔden ɛwɔ hɔ anaasɛ ne ho ɛwɔ hɔ nti sɛ kodu ahomakye na sɛ wo bɛrima no ntumi ampagya ne mu a ɛno no ɛkyɛ sɛ ahoɔden no fom a na ɛba da ɛtɔ so mmienu sɛ wo bɛrima no ɛpagya na sɛ ahoɔden nim ɛpagya ɛnkyɛ bia na asa so atɔ fom a ɛno so ɛkyerɛ sɛ ahoɔden ɛba fam ya na yɛde ba borɔfo kase mu a sɛ you cannot maintain erection for long nti wohu bibi sɛ ya mepatwɛ wobɛfa na ma yɛ gu screen so sisi a na yɛmboa wo na saa so si wo dɛdɛ mu da ɛtɔ so